In this week's video, we are going to talk about one of the longest standing and most iconic gaming characters of all time, Scorpion. Mortal Kombat has been around since the days of arcade gaming, being a main player in the fighting game genre ever since. And being the face of that franchise, there is something about the character of Scorpion that players really resonate with. And since the Mortal Kombat story was sort of rebooted and the franchise reinvigorated in 2011, we thought it would be a great time to cover the full, current, canon story of Scorpion. Once a human named Hanzo Hasashi, he was a member of a clan of Japanese ninja called the Shirai Ryu, who were known for bringing ninjutsu and other martial arts to Japan from China, mainly from a Chinese clan called the Lin Kuei. One day, Hanzo, his wife, son, and clan were all killed by the necromancer Quan Chi and his servants. Although Quan Chi framed an assassin from rival clan Lin Kuei known as Sub-Zero for this atrocity. Scorpion's soul rested in the Netherrealm but was mysteriously resurrected by Quan Chi. Under Quan Chi's command, Scorpion entered Shang Tsung's tournament to avenge his death and those of his clan at the hands of Sub-Zero. At least, that's what he thought. In his first match in the tournament, he demanded Shang Tsung let him fight Sub-Zero, stating that he would kill him for the murder of his family and clan. However, he was unexpectedly challenged by Shaolin monk Kung Lao. After defeating Kung Lao, he again demanded to fight Sub-Zero, but again, Shang Tsung refused, stating that no one could demand things from him. He called Nightwolf as Scorpion's next opponent. After another victory for Scorpion in this fight, he once again, more sternly this time, demanded Sub-Zero, but Shang Tsung, who was very impressed by Scorpion's wins, informed him that he would face his nemesis soon enough. Raiden, who had seen visions of the future, a future where Scorpion kills Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero becomes Noob Saibot. He urged Scorpion to defeat but not kill Sub-Zero. And if you'd like more about the full story of Sub-Zero, let us know in the comments down below and perhaps we could get a video out on that too. Anyway, Raiden essentially made a deal with Scorpion that he would make a request to the Elder Gods to bring back the Shirai Ryu clan to the realm of the mortals, but only if he kept Sub-Zero alive. So later, after a successful fight with Sector and Cyrax, Scorpion was confronted by Sub-Zero at last, who was extremely disrespectful towards Scorpion's clan, telling him, "To hell with your clan," to which Scorpion replied, "No, to hell with you," as he dragged them both down to the Netherrealm, where they engaged in mortal combat. Scorpion was victorious, but decided to spare Sub-Zero's life. However, the sorcerer Quan Chi emerged, ordering Scorpion to kill his nemesis. Remembering his deal with Raiden, he refused to do it, but Quan Chi conjured up images of Scorpion's family, along with the Shirai Ryu clan being slaughtered by the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero amongst them. After being shown Sub-Zero murdering his wife, Scorpion faced the injured Sub-Zero, who had a hand up in mercy, claiming it was not him in those visions. But Scorpion removed his mask, revealing a skull engulfed in flames. He then re-emerged in the throne room of Shang Tsung, holding the head and spinal cord of his enemy, rendering his deal with Raiden null. With his head hung low, he burst into flame and vanished. Later in the game, the younger Sub-Zero, Kuai Liang, seeks revenge for his brother's death by demanding a fight with Scorpion in Shao Kahn's arena, which Quan Chi grants. Scorpion immediately recognizes the new Sub-Zero as the original's younger brother, and while he is defeated, Kuai Liang is apprehended by his clan before he could finish the Revenant off. Scorpion is then last seen when he fights and loses to Raiden in the Netherrealm before disappearing. In his canonical arcade ending, the Shirai Ryu appear before Scorpion as ghostly apparitions who reveal the truth about their murder and aid him in killing Quan Chi for his deception. But in Sub-Zero's ending, he learns the truth about his and Scorpion's families and offers the Spectre a chance to join him in his quest for vengeance. Scorpion accepts, joining Sub-Zero to form their own deadly alliance. 2 years later, Scorpion was sent to attack the Special Forces alongside a Revenant version of Kuai Liang, which is kind of a dead bad guy version of them. Due to the efforts of Raiden and his allies, however, they were restored to their human forms and freed from Quan Chi's control. Over the course of the following 2 decades, the newly restored Hanzo Hasashi reformed the Shirai Ryu. He trained Kenshi's son, Takeda Takashi, and made amends with the young Sub-Zero after he revealed Quan Chi was responsible for the murder of his family and clan. When the special forces captured Quan Chi, a revenge-minded Hasashi subdued them and released the sorcerer so he could challenge him to a final fight before he killed him. Concurrently, Quan Chi's associate Devourer appeared so she could have the sorcerer free Chinook from his amulet. Hasashi decapitated Quan Chi, but not before he could finish reciting a spell to successfully free the Elder Fallen God, who immediately incapacitated everyone in the surrounding area. Then the story continues in Mortal Kombat 11 as Hasashi continues to lead the Shirai Ryu in protecting Earthrealm as its Grand Master, a further 2 years after MKX and Chinook's defeat. When the Keeper of Time, Kronika, caused a time anomaly in an attempt to erase Raiden from history, she brought a past version of Scorpion to the present so she could recruit him to her fold with the promise of resurrecting his clan and family. Meanwhile, Hanzo Hasashi worked with Sub-Zero to foil Lin Kuei clansman turned cyber ninja Sector in his plans to build a cyber Lin Kuei army. They were successful despite facing opposition from Bihan, the original Sub-Zero, who had been resurrected as the Revenant Noob Saibot. They also learned that Sector played a role in murdering Hasashi's clan and family. After Kronika's forces compromise or destroy most of their bases, Hasashi agrees to house his Earthrealm allies at the Shirai Ryu's Fire Gardens. To help locate Kronika's keep, Hasashi suggests forging an alliance with Karon, a ferryman who transports unfortunate souls to the Netherrealm, who he and Sub-Zero met while they were Revenants. He succeeds in recruiting him and convincing his younger self to turn away from Kronika, but he is killed by Devourer. But with his dying breath, he urges his younger self to abandon his pursuit of vengeance and defend Earthrealm. Scorpion keeps his word and joins the allied forces of Earthrealm and Outworld to stop Kronika. In his non-canonical arcade ending, the younger Scorpion fails to keep his promise to his future self and kills Kronika so he can restart history to ensure his loved one's survival. When he discovers that otherworldly forces conspire to make sure the tragedy always repeats itself, he undergoes a quest for vengeance against them. So that is the story we have so far about Scorpion. His background is often confused and mixed up as Mortal Kombat lore is set up rather confusingly with two separate timelines, one from the Midway games and one from the NetherRealm Studios. Then there is also the added confusion of the storylines playing around with time and younger versions of characters and so on. But I think that this video is probably the clearest way of explaining his story. If you do want to see more of his character, apart from just playing through the games, I highly recommend checking out the animated movie Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge. It was released earlier this year and tells the origin story for Scorpion. It's brutal, action-packed, and just really good. So, huge recommendation for that from me. And if there is any other characters from Mortal Kombat you would like to see videos on, let us know in the comments down below and we would love to accommodate. Thank you all so much for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time on Explore.